We are facing a serious problem. I mean, one that's potentially existential for this nation. It's debt. And the plans that they have to deal with it involve economically enslaving you to where you're contributing and basically you don't own anything, but you'll be happy and you're going to eat bugs and you're going to live on the World Economic Forum plantation and work for them. It's economic enslavement. But we have a solution. Economic liberty from pirate money, aka patriot money, aka transactional gold and silver. And as I shared earlier, we have momentum. Now, what will you do to help us make this reality? President Reagan warned us freedom is only one generation away from extinction. Now it may be 1 or 2 years from extinction. But people don't want that. They want liberty. They want sound money. And now we have a plan to send a blast from an X-wing fighter down a tiny thermal exhaust port that can blow up the Death Star, known as the Great Reset. Yeah, you remember that from Star Wars. Stay on target, stay on target, stay on target. He called on the Force. He was a part of the Red Squadron. That's what we've got to do, and you need to be a part of that too. Now, if you prefer the analogy, we found a smooth stone for the forehead of a giant, or perhaps a silver bullet for the Lone Ranger's gun. However you want to label it, I'm telling you, we have a chance. And I'm not Dumb and Dumber telling you, we have a real chance, but we need your help. There are 8 things you can do to help win this battle, and I'm going to walk through all 8 of them. Number 1, buy and read the book, Pirate Money. If you read it already, read it again. Buy another copy. By the way, it's on audio. It's in Kindle. It's on paperback. It's in hardback. You can get a link for purchase of all of these at piratemoneybook.com. It'll take you right to Amazon. You can buy it there. But this book makes all the difference when people actually pay attention to it. It's helpful. I will tell you, I'm the author of this book. I sat for 2 weeks straight and wrote it. And guess what? We changed very, very little. Just some grammar, just some spelling. It was just, I pray every morning, and I feel like this book is written. I don't want to say it, but certainly inspired and helped by the Holy Spirit. I think it really is God's plan for right now. So read the book. You know what? I reread the book almost on every plane flight. It's got good information in there. It's helpful to remind me, to get me ready for my speaking. I read the book and read it again. So step number 1 is buy and read the book. And if you've read it, read it again. Step number 2, you need to review this book on Amazon. Last time I looked, it only had 56 reviews. Now, my previous book, according to plan, has nearly 500 reviews. 56 is too low to be taken seriously. I'm not kidding about this. Actually, authors, they look and they say, how many reviews does it have before they decide whether or not I'm going to read that or I'm going to take it seriously. Now, it may be only 56 reviews because we've given away so many copies. You know, if you get your copy free, you don't go to Amazon and therefore it's not in your cart, therefore it doesn't show up, hey, do you want to review this? But we need reviews, and you do not have to have purchased it from Amazon to write a review. It helps, but you don't have to. We want 5 stars. It has almost 4.8 stars right now. Review the book and write a review if you can. So you can click 5 stars. That's not enough. You can do that. That helps. But then go on further and write a review. It really does make a difference. Step number 3, share the book. Talk about it. Buy extra copies and give them away, or send links to this episode and share our clips from our Facebook page or our YouTube account. We have been throttled by Facebook. When we first started the program, we would have 1,000 subscribers and get 500,000 views of video. Now we have 37,000 followers on Facebook, and we're lucky to get 100 or 200 viewers. Why? They're throttling us. There's no question about it. YouTube, it's the same thing. YouTube is demonetizes and everything else. So we'll provide pertinent links for sharing in our free economic battle plan. That's step 3. Share the book, talk about it, and share the clips from this episode. Step number 4, speak out. Start talking about transactional gold and silver. Open a Glint account. or a Kinesis or a load account and show people how easy it can be to transact in gold. I did this at the Omni Hotel in Irving. After speaking, I said, you want to see how this works? I walked into the coffee shop there and talked to the young man. I took this is a half a scudo. Its value is 24 karat gold. It's valuable in gold. It's like 1/16 of a gold doubloon. It's worth several $100s gold value only. And I said, I'd like coffee and a muffin. And I said, I'd like to pay for it with this. And he looked at me like I was an idiot. He was like, I can't take that. I can't take that. Now, I was thinking he's the idiot. What he should have done is he should have said to me, I'll pay for your coffee and your muffin, and I'll take your coin. He didn't do it. He said, I don't know what to do with that, because it wasn't transactional. You could do this. Just take a gold coin and offer it. After I showed him how I paid for it with glint, though, all of a sudden his eyes got wide. He opened up. I gave him a book. I shared the story. Speak up. Start talking about transactional gold and silver. Step number 5, get us on media if you have good contacts. We aren't looking for suggestions. People can call up and say, oh, you ought to get on Tucker Carlson or Joe Rogan. Yeah, right, we should do that. Or Hannity, or, oh, wouldn't it be great? Yeah, thanks for the suggestion. We'd love to do that. Give us something actionable. That means somebody you know that you can get us on. Now, I've done radio programs, and a lot of them, people say, well, I know the top radio program in South Florida or in California. Okay, great. I'll be on those programs. Or if you don't know any of those people, call people you don't know, Charlie Kirk or Eric Metaxas, and just say, hey, you should have this guy on your program, and here's a link to his information. Just call their producers. If you know Charlie Kirk or Eric Metaxas, absolutely call them. If enough people contact the producers, they're going to pay attention. I know, it works with me. Number 6, send copies of these books to your state legislators, the governor, the treasurer, or call them. Transactionalgold.com can be your resource. Go to that, transactionalgold.com. We will even have a page for every state with action steps and campaigns to reach out. You know, Riley Moore, the West Virginia treasurer, called me. Why? Because he'd gotten so many calls telling him, hey, have you read Pirate Money? Have you talked to Kevin Freeman? When I met Lieutenant Governor Patrick, he said, Kevin, I can't tell you how many people have called me and told me I need to meet you. That's important. It helps. Number 7, support our speaking arrangements. I'm speaking at America Fest coming up. Patriot Mobile sponsoring a book signing. Show up, support, arrange speaking opportunities. You can reach out through the Economic War Room website. And number 8, pay it forward. That worked for Sound of Freedom. This is important too. Go to piratemoneybook.com/payitforward. For $100, you can buy 10 books to give out or help defray our costs in giving them out.